ESPN. On the air, on demand, on social, on Wisconsin Sports. Serving Wisconsin sports fans. This is 100.5 ESPN. Jim Rutledge.
For me, Jordan Love can start shutting people up by just winning the damn division one time.
Molly Brown.
I actually think Jaden Reed is going to be like the guy within the next 2 years, not Christian Watson.
Welcome to Wisconsin's afternoon hangout.
You think the Packers would win 5?
Yes, that's what I said.
Neutral
I said it
field?
3 times. 5 and 5.
Why?
This is Molly and Jim, presented by Coors Light on 100.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and the ESPN Madison YouTube channel. Alongside Molly Brown, here's Jim Rutledge.
Welcome into Molly and Jim, where the mountains are always blue and we are chill sometimes. We're at Pooley's today, Molly.
We are at Pooley's today. I haven't been here in a minute.
It is, I think, the best, or at least my favorite sports bar in the Madison area.
It's definitely the most decorated and the coolest, for sure. I like this one. This one's incredible.
Yeah, I had some wings here, which were delicious. You got a wrap here.
I did. I got a buffalo chicken wrap. It was good.
Yeah,
and like some ranch seasoned fries.
Yeah, and the ambiance here is fantastic. TVs are a small thing, is because we're coming on after the Brewer game. We watched the Brewers game here, and you can see us on the ESPN Madison YouTube stream, and you can see all the awesome pinball machine games behind us. You also can see me in my Dancing Goat hat and Molly in her Dancing Goat sweatshirt, because it is a Thirsty Thursday, brought to you by our good friends at Dancing Goat Distillery in Cambridge. Just a short drive from the Madison area. We'll tell you more about them as the day goes along. But we enjoying everything that they have to offer here. Love the old school. It's just the most random amount of autographs and everything else. But the TVs are updated.
Yeah.
And to me, when the TVs are updated at a place, you know that they care about being a good sports bar.
For sure. There's this one that's in front of us. I think it was one of the first things that we commented on when we got here. It's 4 TVs all together, and I don't know how they did it.
Yes, that is.
I don't know how they did it, but it's incredible. It's a great spot to be. Also, there's so much stuff in here. I wonder, Jim, I feel like you know, the owners of every single place in Madison. Do you know anything about, the people that own this establishment?
I don't.
I just wonder how long they've been collecting stuff, how they get stuff. Yard sales, is it auctions? What do they do?
Well, some of it is definitely personalized. I see a Bo Schembechler, who is the former coach at Michigan. It says 2 Poolies.
Yeah.
So on that, I did see an autograph here. You set me up without even knowing it, Molly. And we'll get to Miz in a second. But when we were doing our show prep, we were in the other side of the building here, and I saw an autograph on the wall. And I'm going to say the name John Offerdahl to you. Do you know who John Offerdahl is?
No.
Riley Yauk, back at the Everlight Solar Studio. Do you know who John Offerdahl is?
Nope.
All right. He is a former Miami Dolphin.
Okay.
I forget. I think he played at Western Michigan. And John Offerdahl is from Fort Atkinson, Wisconsin.
Oh, interesting.
And that's where I grew up. Yes.
Home place.
John Offerdahl was my parents' paper boy, because I'm old enough where there were paper boys. He used to deliver papers to my parents' house.
Okay. He's 61 years old, for what it's worth.
Yes. He actually owned I don't know if they're still around, but there was kind of his version of Panera called Offerdahl's down in the Florida area that were pretty good.
He has the biggest horse collar I think I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah. Yes. Around his neck. Yeah.
It's like a double decker.
Yeah. He looks like a football player. And so John Offerdahl, I also embarrassingly thought he stole my bike.
Okay,
so,
tell us the story here.
I was at my dad's work, and so John must have delivered a little bit downtown Fort Atkinson. It's not that big of a space. And he, must have had a bike similar to mine, because then, I look out the window and I see him riding off what looked like my bike. And so, I go running out, and I'm like, I stole my bike. And then I was, all upset and in tears. Luckily, he didn't see any of this, and I looked back, and then my bike was right there. My dad was all upset. He thought I took the bike, and I was like, no. My bike is right where I left it. I just saw someone riding a bike similar to mine, and I was all worked up. So I always remember John Offerdahl for that. So
that's such a kid and a husband thing, where you can't find something and it's literally right in front of you. Mm-hmm. You know, I feel you probably do this as a husband, where I know my husband is oh, where's this? And then I'm like, it's Literally right there.
That's because
right in the spot.
And you're 100% right because every GIF of Sophie Cunningham pointing the
it's
right
right there.
Yeah, it's with the finger pointing, and it's
Where's
all
the ketchup? Right
Yeah,
there.
me pointing to my husband where something is, and it's right in front of his
Yep.
face. So
Yep.
we're here at Pooley's. It brought back a core memory of me being embarrassed, thinking John Offerdahl could be a Dolphin Hall of Famer. He was a pretty good player for the Miami Dolphins too. And
He was there for a long time, 7 years.
yeah, so heck of a football player, and he signed an autograph here at Pooley's. At Pooley's, they do have live music Saturday and Sunday, and fall volleyball, there's a few spots still available.
They also are a great place to catch all of the USA soccer games.
Oh, yeah.
You can have a Coors Light,
Yep.
sit down and watch the game, especially when USA plays on Monday evening.
Yep.
Maybe we should come back on Monday.
Maybe. I'm going to text Brian right now, see if they'll have us back here.
I'll get more wings. Adam and Mount Horeb chimes in that they have great wings here.
They do. I had them.
You did have them. You had a dry rub, which dry rub is not usually my thing. I'm more of
Not
like
usually mine either, but it was
a
good.
wet sauce. But yeah. So yeah, it is a great place to watch the USA games as they hopefully advance past the round of 16. So we'll see.
Yeah, and so the Brewers were on today along with soccer, and we all were excited to watch the Miz today. It was a big womp-womp. I mean, it's whatever. It's a pitcher. You're not going to be great all the time. I believe he gave up 5 runs through 82 pitches. I heard Pat Murphy talk in the postgame. We heard here on ESPN Madison that he just didn't have his changeup today. His mechanics were off on his changeup, whatever that means. Because I thought I saw somewhere online that he threw 100 and some miles per hour. It's 106
Riley,
miles per
I know
hour
that
today.
you were dialed in.
106.3, is that what I saw?
No way.
I don't know if he hit 106.3 today, but I know the first batter of the game today, he hit 103, 103, 103.
Wow.
So, not bad.
But also, they had 5 runs in 5 innings. Is that what it was?
Yes, but 4 of those were unearned. He only gave up 1 earned run today.
Okay.
Explain an earned run.
So an earned run is a run that is the pitcher's fault, essentially. If it's unearned, it is deemed not the pitcher's fault. Typically, if
So,
a
like,
guy makes an
errors, people
error,
getting on base.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, I'm
And
glad you asked that. I think you asked it for me, though. But I'm going to say that you asked it for yourself, not me.
So there's this whole big to-do about, hey, if you look at Miz's pitching schedule, he's not going to be ready or he won't be available to pitch at the All-Star game. And one, good, because Miz has pitched over 100 innings so far this year. He pitched 97 last year, so he's already passed the amount of innings he pitched last year this year. And I know you're not going to baby him, but if you just pace it out through they're a little bit more than halfway through the season and he's at 100 pitches, he's going to be closer to like 175, 180 for overall pitches this year, which is on the high end for any pitcher, let alone a guy in his first full season as a starting pitcher, let alone for a guy who throws smoke. And my solution to this is that the Brewers have a comfortable lead in the NL Central.
Okay.
You got the All-Star break built in. And if I'm the Brewers, I'm like making up an injury or just skipping the next 2 starts. I don't want to see Miz start until after the All-Star break.
So question, though, because I feel like that's something, maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like that's something that is more frowned upon in other professional sports. I think like basketball, right? Like you only have a certain amount of days that you're able to, what is that called that like LeBron does?
Rest days or whatever.
Yeah, but let's call it something else. But so like, is that frowned upon in baseball though, to just make up an injury?
They do it all the time. Because I
don't really like that. I don't like that idea of let's just say you got a
because what
sore
happens is a
elbow
lot of
here.
these guys. Well, because you can't really prove it. Blisters.
That's a thing.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I
Guys
can
have
imagine
gone
it
on
would
with a
hurt.
hangnail. Because one, nobody's really going to ask you to do like a full-on diagnostic of like if Misiorowski says, "Oh, my shoulder's a little sore," they'd be like, "All right, go ahead and shut it down."
Mm-hmm.
And what you can do is you retroactively. So what happens a lot of times, someone gets rocked, and then you're like, "What's wrong with them?" And maybe they go out again, they get rocked, and then they go, "Oh, I guess there's a small little thing like he said his hamstring's tight," and so they put him on the IL for 15 days. They retroactively do it, but then it's like, oh, he can work on his mechanics during that time instead of having to go out there. Because the reason why you do that is that it's more roster spots that's available. So, like, you don't want Miz to take up a roster spot you need someone to start a game and everything. So that's why you might have to, like, fake an injury for him and put him on the IL.
I believe in karma.
But they do it all the time, basically.
But I believe in karma. Especially if you're talking about the Miz, the Brewers' best pitcher.
Yeah.
Like, why would you even want to risk it with the karma that could be there? I understand it's a baseball thing, but, like, don't really enjoy that.
So 844-770-3776. That's Carbon Stock text line. This is more. Our starting limit poll question is, should the Brewers shut down Miz until after the All-Star break?
I'm sorry. I'm reading text.
And
I can't read this one. Big Papa will yell at me. I can't read it.
all right.
It has to do with wings.
Oh, the type of wing?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. That's fair. 844-770-3776. You can tell us how you like your wings. Dry rub or
Wet rub.
or wet rub. And you also can tell us, do you think Miz should be shut down until after the All-Star break?
Yep.
You're just distracted
Riley,
by the
right.
sauces
You know what?
and rubs?
When I'm distracted, go to Riley. Riley, okay, if do you want to see the Miz pitching in the All-Star game or no?
I mean, I would love to see him pitch in the All-Star game, but I am all for what Pat Murphy said about they're here to win baseball games. I would rather Jacob Misiorowski pitch on his normal schedule. More than likely, today, I'm going to assume is an outlier, more than likely get 2 wins and then go from there. I love seeing the Brewers on the national stage. I love when they get the main spotlight. I love to see Miz go 1, 2, 3 to start the All-Star game, but just give me his normal schedule. I understand he's already thrown more innings in half a season than he did all of last year, but if they trust he's got it in him to go at this pace, just keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah, and like the thing that Pat Murphy said was I'm summarizing this, but like he basically said, I don't really care about the All-Star game. I just want to win games, and that's what we're here to do. I love that mentality, though.
Yeah, I do too. And I get like sitting Miz is a little bit of a slap in the face to that mentality, but Miz is not going to be as good as he can be if he ends up pitching 175 innings before the playoffs even start.
But what if you like are shut down for those 2 weeks and then you just get rusty? I think that's also something. Is that not a thing in baseball?
Well, here's the thing. It's not quite a shutdown because if you're on the IL, then you can have like a rehab start or you can throw on the side. It's just a matter. It's not like he's not going to throw anything. It's just he's not going to be in a game throwing. And to me, it's just a way to kind of protect his arm a little bit. And I think it's the smart thing to do. It has nothing – I mean, the only reason it has anything to do with today is you could kind of be like, oh, something's off with him, so let's just sit him.
Right.
But otherwise, it has nothing to do with his playing bad or like this is an indication that he's going to be bad because his arm's getting tired. I'm just saying that the man pitched 97 innings last year. He's over 100 already in half the time. You need him to matter in the playoffs. We talked about this before. The only thing that matters this year for the Brewers is the playoffs. And so, like, what's the point of him going out and pitching 2 random games before the All-Star break, again, when you have a comfortable lead? And I don't want to risk him getting hurt.
This might be a dumb question, but, like, how is the All-Star game in baseball now? Because it's like, I think about the Pro Bowl. Pro Bowl sucks. Even all the events that, like, used to be fun, at least to, like, watch on either ESPN or watching it back on YouTube, like, those used to be fun to watch. Those suck to watch, too, now. They're boring. They're lame. NBA All-Star Weekend sucks now. Like, the three-point contest is kind of fun to me. Slam dunk contest sucks. Like, I'm not trying to be super negative, but like,
yeah, happy 4th of July, everybody.
But like, can you disagree with me that the All-Star games?
I'm just glad you're doing it.
Yes, I will be the one that takes the hate for it, or people will love me for it.
Yeah.
But they suck in all the other sports. So like, baseball, is it still good? I personally don't watch it. I mean, home run derby, I know that's still a thing, but like, I don't watch it, so
I would
don't
say
know.
it's good for an All-Star game.
Okay.
Pitchers kind of throw an inning or two, and you can't really not try to hit a baseball. You know, like, you're going to go out there, you're going to swing the bat, and a lot of these guys, even on an off day, they get a little work in anyways. So it's the truest, I think, to what a regular game would be. I don't love it in the middle of the season. I feel like that is a detriment to, like, who wants to pitch in it and a lot of other things with it. But on the whole, it does have some weight to it. But for me, I think the All-Star game matters more of like, are you an All-Star or not?
Okay.
Not so much like, are you going to pitch in it?
Well, remember that was the whole thing with Miz last year.
He wasn't an All-Star last year.
He wasn't, but he got like
in.
a backup spot. Is that what it was? I can't even remember.
Special exemption, Riley.
Or like other people dropped out, so
Yeah.
he stepped in. I think he was a backup, alternate. That's probably the word, right, Riley?
Yeah, he was one of the final selections for the All-Star game. I think he'd only made a couple starts. I think he set a record for least amount of starts while still being selected to the All-Star game in MLB history. All the Phillies fans got up in arms because he went over Christopher Sanchez, even though Christopher Sanchez was offered the spot and said no. It was ridiculous. But, yeah, he certainly deserves it more this year than he did last year.
So 844-770-3776. That's Carbon Stock. Text line list is more. You can chime in on the ESPN Madison YouTube stream as well. Should the Brewers shut down Miz until the All-Star break? And, one of the things Miz could do, maybe check out Carbon World Health. They got cryotherapy. They got red light therapy. They got hormone replacement treatment. They also have a great workout facility over at Carbon World Health. I was there today. I had a great workout and talked to the trainers over there, and I'm feeling good and ready for the 4th of July. I can kind of enjoy myself a little bit. You can treat yourself when you're working out hard at Carbon World Health.
Molly and Jim rolls on after this on 100.5 ESPN and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Life's better with Drive My Way from American Family Insurance, because we know it's more than just a car. It's your escape pod, your adventure mobile, your memory maker. And we help protect the dreams that drive you. Personalize what you pay for auto insurance and you could save between 10 and 35%. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products, pricing, and availability vary based on the way you purchase insurance and by state. Unsafe driving behaviors may increase your rate. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating companies, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Hey, sports fans, the ESPN app has all of ESPN all in one place. The ESPN app is your home to thousands of live events, ESPN shows, and originals across every ESPN network and service. And now you can check if you already have ESPN Unlimited as part of your TV package for no additional cost. Visit activate.espn.com to learn how to access your account or sign up, then start streaming in the ESPN app. It's all of ESPN all in one place. Sign up or activate now.
Brian Butch here. From high school All-American to Division I to the pros, I've spent a lifetime putting in the work. And this 4th of July, Iron Jock is celebrating with one of our biggest deals of the summer. From June 25th through July 6th, get 40% off all Iron Jock gear with a minimum purchase of $50 using code ESPN40. Excludes clearance and gift cards. Whether you're training, traveling, grilling out, or just staying active this summer, Iron Jock gear is built to keep up. Our products are moisture-wicking, anti-static, built for performance, built to last, built in Wisconsin. Shop now at ironjock.com.
To those who've ever dreamt of their perfect event, those dreams are worthy and they are possible. Hi, it's Jeffrey from Celebrations Entertainment. With hard work, passion, and great music, we will make your event dreams a reality. Every event is a labor of love, with one-on-one planning, customization, and flawless execution. Bringing your event to life is what we do. For a fun, memorable event, visit celebrationsentertainment.com. That's celebrationsentertainment.com.
Less than 4 in 10 kids aged 6 through 12 are playing sports regularly. 4 in 10 kids? Let it sink in. Just 4 in 10 kids. ESPN is building a nationwide coalition powered by Disney called Take Back Sports, with the purpose of training more coaches, expanding access, and creating community-driven sports programming that puts kids and fun first. We're working on that story. We hope you'll join us.
Visit takebacksports.org to learn more.
Okay, that's all for today. I'm a teacher, and I've got a big job. I shape the mind of every student who walks through my classroom doors. But my department isn't the biggest in school. You know what is? Athletics. And it's the athletic administrator who makes it all happen. So while you're thanking me for all that I do, thank them too. They deserve it.
This message presented by the NIAAA, the National Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Join me, Erin Ranum, your 2026 Dane County Fairest of the Fair for the Dane County Fair at the Alliant Energy Center July 16th through the 19th. Enjoy the fun for all ages, including stunt dinosaur and magic shows, tractor displays and carnival rides, twin stunts, animals, and more. We'd like to thank our Supreme Grand Champion sponsor, Miller & Son Supermarket, and our Grand Champion sponsor, Blaine's Farm and Fleet. I hope to see you there July 16th through the 19th. For more information, visit DaneCountyFair.com.
Join the Madison Money Guy, Christian Finfrock, for Retirement Income Strategies, Saturday and Sunday mornings at 7. Get the information you need as you plan for retirement. That's Retirement Income Strategies, Saturday and Sunday mornings at 7. Investment advisory services offered through Retirement Income Strategies, an SEC-registered investment advisor.
Thanks for spending your afternoon with Molly and Jim on 100.5 ESPN and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Thursday on Molly and Jim continues. We are live at Pooley's, and maybe we'll be back here on Monday. We're going to ask Brian from our good friends with Coors Light to see if we can be back here on Monday, because there is, a big soccer match going on Monday as USA takes on Belgium.
I was going to quiz you. I was going to ask you, Jim, who do they play?
I'm getting it. I'm Mr. Hockey, so maybe I'll get myself
Mr. Hockey?
Mr. Soccer, excuse me. Maybe I'll get myself
Christmas.
dancing goat. What is that? What was that?
Wait, play it again. I know what that was from. Do it again.
Right.
That is from The Emperor's New Groove.
Got it. Correct.
Yes. Do you even know what that is?
I've heard of it. Now, let me ask you a question.
Kronk!
First, let
whatever
me
his name
tell
is.
everyone, Thirsty Thursday, Dancing Goat. Go check out the facility in Cambridge. They have a gin academy you can try. You can do tastings out there. You can do tours out there. And obviously you can pick up their spirits anywhere fine spirits are sold in the Madison area. A great way to celebrate America is to get some Wisconsin-made whiskey at Dancing Goat Distillery. It is Thirsty Thursday here.
I'm so excited to do the Gin Academy for what it's worth.
Yes.
Whenever we decide to book that,
Yes.
I'm excited to do it. Maybe make our own.
Yes,
Stoked.
it's going to be a really good time. Now, who is the actor that plays the whatever the heck that voice was?
That would be Patrick Warburton. Very distinct
He's
voice.
from Roseanne, right?
No.
Is he the one that had a heart attack?
No. John Goodman?
Don't know.
So he is from a show, not Seinfeld. But in Seinfeld, his name was Putty, correct?
How, do you think I watched Seinfeld?
So
is this a joke?
All right.
No idea.
Excuse me. So
Wait,
Molly.
What is that guy's name? Wait, who did you just say it was?
It's Patrick Warburton.
Okay, yeah, I found him. Gronk.
So when I got
That was
to
good, Riley.
Good Karma Brands, and at that point Madison Sports Radio, I worked up in Beaver Dam.
Okay.
You don't know my nickname in Beaver Dam?
Beaver Jim.
Oh, right.
Golden Beaver Jim.
Beaver Cleaner. No, so like it was.
Hey
There's
now.
actually a place there,
I know.
isn't it? Beaver
Yes,
Cleaner?
Yes.
I can't believe you just made that joke. I'm not.
So with
That is so embarrassing.
when I got there, they thought I sounded like that actor, and they would call me Putty. And I can't believe there must be nobody left. Maybe the GM up there still knows me as the nickname of
Yeah,
Putty.
David Putty on Seinfeld.
Yes, and they would call me Putty because they thought I sounded like him when I talked.
Wait, okay, Riley, can you find a clip of David Putty on Seinfeld and see if we can do a little comp here? Yeah. I'll give you some time. Perfect. Thanks, Euchre. Was that Euchre?
No, that's Marv Albert.
No, that's
What?
Hawk
That sounded
Harrelson.
just like Bob Euchre.
That's Hawk Harrelson. Oh, the Hawk.
Who the hell's that?
Yeah.
That's Bob Euchre.
That's Hawk Harrelson. Also, an older broadcaster. He's the White Sox broadcaster.
Great. Big
For
Pop
the
will
Chicago
love you
White
for that one.
for the Chicago White Sox.
Do you think I don't know who the White Sox are?
Yeah. So Hawk Harrelson, older
What kind
broadcaster
of
for the White
mansplaining was that?
It's
Gosh.
like they're the other team in Chicago.
There's another baseball team in Chicago?
There is.
I had no idea.
So,
I thought they were the Red Sox. I'm just kidding.
yeah, Hawk Harrelson. Yeah, that's an old one. I thought you were doing Marv Albert. Didn't he do Yes as well?
He's looking for the clip of you.
Well, that's right.
Of potentially you, Putty on Seinfeld.
But Ken Hawk Harrelson was that broadcaster. Anyways, back to the Miz. 844-770-3776. Carpus Talk text line. This is more. I want to know on this Thursday brought to you by Dansko Distillery, should the Brewers shut Miz down until after the All-Star break? I think yes. And
go ahead.
This is all compliments to the Miz. He's too valuable. Take advantage. I view it as like, if anything else, if you want to make him one more start and then sit him and then don't start him right for the All-Star break, fine, give him a little bit extra time in there.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of times at like the end of a half in basketball, you sit a guy and then, you get the TV timeout and then you get the halftime break.
Right.
And all of a sudden they only missed 3 minutes of game time, but they got 35 minutes of real rest.
Yep.
That's really important like in the playoffs. I'm viewing the Brewers should be on top of Miz's innings right now. Since he's already surpassed the amount of innings pitched he pitched last year, I would get on top of it. All I see in Major League Baseball is good pitchers either with devastating injuries or even just getting dinged up and missing time and getting set off. I would get in front of it by saying, you know what, let's just cool him off a little bit. And so if you want to make him one more start, but 2 more starts before the All-Star break seems, to me, patently ridiculous. They should just let him sit at least one, get him 10, 11 days rest instead of the normal 5 or 6.
Is there any other pitchers in recent memory that you can think of teams doing this for? I'm just trying to think of like a Shohei Ohtani. Does he get benched for the All-Star game? How does that work for somebody like him?
So
where he's getting miles on both ends.
True. The Ohtani's a little different in where you think about he's older, so he's played more. The thing with Miz is that he is a younger pitcher.
Right.
And he's throwing that hard. So you just want to make sure, Ohtani's gone this deep into the season before. It's not like he is going to be new to this. Miz is kind of just learning what his body can do and how his body's going to handle his workload. So you're just trying to be a little bit more careful. So It's more the young players to be this. You want to be careful with him. Heck, the Brewers even did it a little bit last year. They started pulling back his innings when he started games.
Mm-hmm.
And so he was a little fresher because
Yeah.
he started to tail off, too. I don't think this is the beginning of that, but arm fatigue is a real thing, too.
Right.
And then this is where it concerns. It's just like in basketball of hey, you know what? Regular season especially, your calf's a little tight. Don't bother.
Right.
We don't need to blow out
Don't
your
even
Achilles.
risk it.
Yeah.
Don't even risk it when it doesn't mean anything.
Miz, you've already pitched more innings this year than you did all of last year. Maybe we just we kind of glide you into the All-Star break.
So we all know that I'm not the biggest baseball fan here, but I was thinking about it earlier. I'm like, imagine how nice it would be that you just have to work once every 5 days. Because that's what a pitcher does.
I'm trying to think of the equivalent of it. You're right, but then you also have to maximize your ability.
For sure.
Yeah. No,
For sure.
No, you're right. I'm just trying to think of
because it's like football players, okay? Like a quarterback, even though they only have one game every 5, 6, 7 days, whatever it is,
Yep.
They're still practicing. Now, I don't know. You said, too, that, these players are still working. He's probably
you should
still
see
lifting.
Some of the
He's
stuff
probably
they do.
doing
They
other
do
things.
long toss. They do, which is basically catch. They got all these random things they do with sandbags and water things around their shoulders. So it's a lot of rehab. And so honestly, I look at it like this. It's if you did 1 day a week and you hosted 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. And then the rest of the week you're all right, the day after I'm just going to ice my throat. The next day I'm just going to have tea and honey and you're kind of just.
I mean,
the
I
next
wouldn't
day I'll
want
do
to
some
do it.
throat exercises and you're kind of just
7
working your
a.m.
way
to
up.
6 p.m. is a long freaking time.
Right.
So, I'm good.
But that's
I'm
kind
not
of
saying that they're not working by
No, I know
any
you're
means.
not.
It's just interesting where it's we got to manage it. But really, it's they're only pitching once a week, which is fascinating. But it really just shows you, how bad baseball is for your body.
Yes.
Especially if you're throwing at 105
I
miles
was
an hour
trying
or
to
whatever
explain
the
this
Miz
to
does.
my youngest daughter because I was saying, every Cubs player is hurt. And she's like, well, why are they hurt? And I'm like, well, for pitchers, I'm like, what they're doing is not natural. Realistically, if they wanted to be healthier and play better, they'd throw underhand. That's you don't see as many softball players blowing out their shoulders or elbows because it's a more natural throwing motion.
But also how the pitchers throw though in softball.
Yeah.
Insane.
But it's still
You
more
do a whole freaking windmill.
Yeah, but it's still way more natural a way to throw is underhand than overhand. And so you are
interesting.
taxing your body. But the way these are designed now, to get really deep into it, is that you don't have these guys designed to go 9 innings anymore or even 200 innings in
Right.
the season. You want these guys to throw as hard as they can for as long as they can at their peak, and then you pull them out of the game.
Mitch and Stoughton says, good point and analogy, Jim. So way to go there. On the Carbers Talking text line, 844-770-3776. List is more. Robin Madison says, but Miz pitched in minors last year, too. Don't forget about those innings. I actually am curious how many times that he pitched then and how many innings he pitched then, too, because it's like he obviously wasn't just like pitching bad in the minors. He got pulled up for a reason. So I do wonder what that kind of looked like, too, you know?
No, absolutely. That's a great point. But it's also minors pitching is not the same as pitching in the major leagues.
For
as far
sure.
As, like, you're wearing your body. And I'm not saying – look, I am not saying that The Miz is going to wear out or he's worn out now. I'm just saying that you should start being smart and just getting in front of giving him a little bit more of a leeway for rest. And instead of trying to do it on the back end of the season, find a little time in the middle of the season.
So let's think about it, too. So playoffs start in October. So season goes through the end of September, which is the 9th month. We're in the what month right now? 7th? So there's only 1, 2, 3 more months of baseball, too.
Yep.
And the Brewers, as we talked about with Lane the other day when he joined us, like, they have a game every single day for the next, 2 weeks.
Yep.
Which is insane to
also,
me.
it's just even small things, and this isn't a knock on. I'm literally just looking out for him. He's a tall, skinny, young guy. Let him put some weight back. Put some electrolytes back in his body. It's just but if there is something to this, you see this with basketball players too. But you see in college football, a lot of these guys lose weight throughout the year. A lot of baseball players lose weight throughout the year because they're taxing their bodies so much. And again, why are they more fatigued or why are they more worn out at the end of the year? They physically have lost 3 or 4 or 5 pounds of muscle just from going throughout the season as well.
So for what it's worth, Jacob Misiorowski pitched 63 1/3 innings last year in the minors.
Okay.
So add that to his 97 that he had in the majors, so 160.
Right, and he's at 102 this year?
I think you said 104 before.
104.
Yes.
And then he was promoted to the majors on June 12th of last year.
Okay.
Just for timeline's sake.
Yeah, so he's still pacing ahead.
Mm-hmm.
And actually, he only ended up throwing 60-some innings in the majors last year. I don't have the split, but I did a little extra research to make sure I got the numbers right. And he threw 129.1 total innings last year, and he's at 104 this year. So he is already very, very close to that number.
Yeah. And again, he can pass it. I'm just saying I don't want to shoot by. I don't want to fly past it by 60 innings.
Mm-hmm.
I want him to be at his absolute peak physical ability during the playoffs. And I'm not saying Miz is asking for this, but we do all this sports science stuff that there's probably a case to be made that a guy maxing out his innings by 50, 60 innings going into the playoffs is probably a little bit less effective than a guy who has pitched 25, 30 innings less.
Again, not trying to be negative here, but I want to be educated. A player like The Miz, and I know that is the talk, is that there hasn't really been a player like him that is that awesome. How long does somebody like that last? I don't mean just for one season. I mean career-wise. Because I imagine if you're pitching 105 miles an hour a lot of times during a baseball game, you're going to wear yourself out.
Yeah, it's one of those, Jeff Passan, everyone said it, we've all said it, he's a freak of nature. We haven't seen anything like it.
Right.
It's the same conversation you had with Wemby, where you're like,
what are you?
But also, I've never seen anything like you. You can just get hurt whenever.
Yep.
They had the same conversation. There's some guys like Randy Johnson, pitched forever. Tall, lanky pitcher, didn't have any problems. There's other ones that just were a disaster. Knock on wood, if he gets through this season, I feel like once you kind of build up the calluses or whatever, you started being the guy that will pitch longer and pitch through things.
Interesting.
It's like if you're dinged up more early in your career, it could be worse. So if he can get through this season and be healthy, I feel like that's just a better indicator of him pitching longer. But, yes, when you're throwing this hard and nobody's doing it except for you, you have to wonder. Pitchers have broken their arm throwing the ball this fast. So,
that's
yes,
insane.
There is a worry, I'm sure, about how hard he is throwing.
Burn Brought on the ESPN Madison YouTube stream. Remember, you can always stream us on the ESPN Madison YouTube channel. He says Miz for 3 outs a few times. Then at the All-Star game, he can throw 2 innings.
Okay. That's just still another way of kind of building it in if you want him to pitch the All-Star game.
Realistically, what do you think that Pat Murphy's going to do? Especially hearing how he wants to approach this, potentially.
Man, so I know Miz is going to want to pitch both games before the All-Star break. I think Miz ends up starting both games, but probably doesn't go more than like 4 or 5 innings the game before the All-Star break. And if, like, for some reason they have like a decent sized lead over the Cubs, I think it's 6.5. So if it stays at 6.5 and they got 1 game left for the All-Star break, you can't just throw your whole pitching staff in disarray. But you having a little extra time during the All-Star break, maybe you just sit them, do a bullpen start. The bullpen guys have the All-Star break to get back on track and back on schedule, refresh their arms, and then go right back at it.
Okay. Jason from Sun Prairie chimes in on the Carbos Talking text line 844-770-3776. Tell Molly about Derek Turnbow. Now, I just Googled this guy. I recognize his face, but what is the story here?
Honestly, what is the story, Riley?
I hope that it's appropriate. If it's not, don't talk about it.
It's a great question. I also recognize the name. I couldn't tell you.
Turnbull, I'm guessing he had some sort of – he was a Brewers closing pitcher who used to throw heat. I just don't know if something tragic happened, like with his arm. I'm guessing that's what they're talking about there. But Derek Turnbull was a really good closer for the Brewers for a couple of years, and he threw heat.
Okay, well, apparently, I don't know if this is what Jason and Sun Prairie is talking about. Enlighten me, Jason, but one of the things is Turnbow became the first Major League player to test positive for a banned steroid. Oh. I'm continuing to read. He's got a long Wikipedia here, so I'll continue to try to find out.
Yeah, well, you find that out. Why don't you take from break a look at that and tell us about Zoa, because I know you're high energy today.
Oh, I love my Zoa, and I did just tell you that I ran out because I drank all my Zoa.
When I text Brian, I'll tell him, 1, can we be here on Monday, and 2, you need Zoa.
2, bring Zoa to Pooley's. No, I love my Zoa Energy. I am absolutely obsessed with the lemon lime flavor. That is my favorite flavor, and of course you guys know that I've got a zoo at home, so in order to keep up with them, I need to drink my Zoa Energy. So if you are looking for a little bit extra energy in your life, head over to zoaenergy.com to find where you can pick some up for yourself.
You're hanging out with Molly and Jim on 100.5 ESPN and the ESPN Wisconsin app. Rah. Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin present your Badger Minute.
This Badger Minute brought to you by The Jump Around. Don't miss new episodes of this exclusive digital show talking all things Wisconsin sports. New episodes debut Thursdays at 12:30, streaming on the ESPN Madison YouTube channel.
With your Badger Minute, I'm Riley Yauk. An athletic director has been found. Pete Thamel broke the news Tuesday morning that Wisconsin is zeroing in on Sean Eichhorst as their next AD. Eichhorst has been the athletic director at UW-Whitewater, Miami, and Nebraska. He would be coming from Texas, where he was hired in 2018 as a deputy athletic director under Chris Del Conte. Check out our full coverage of the news on the ESPN Wisconsin app and the ESPN Madison YouTube channel.
Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin doesn't play games. Just straightforward pricing, premium quality, and trusted Pella certified installation. Visit PellaWI.com today.
Thirsty Thursday on Molly and Jim is brought to you by Dancing Goat Distillery in Cambridge, Wisconsin. Whether you're stopping in for a craft cocktail, booking a behind-the-scenes tour, or signing up for their one-of-a-kind gin-making experience, Dancing Goat is worth the trip. Their tasting room features a craft cocktail menu, seasonal events, and spirits made with a whole lot of Wisconsin pride.
Cheers!
Plan your visit to Dancing Goat Distillery in Cambridge and learn more at dancinggoat.com. That's dancinggoat.com.
At J&K Security Solutions, protecting your home or business is more than just the priority. It's what we do. I'm President Jeffrey Beckman. Since 1987, J&K Security Solutions has been committed to providing Madison and southern Wisconsin with dependable security solutions. Whether it's security, fire, or the latest automation solutions, go to jksecurity.com to see how J&K can help keep your home or business secure. Get protected now at jksecurity.com.
Shop the Sherwin-Williams 4th of July sale and get 30% off paints and stains June 26th through July 6th. Whether you're refreshing your interior or exterior, we've got the colors to bring your vision to life. And with delivery, getting everything to your door is easier than ever. Shop online to have it delivered or visit your neighborhood Sherwin-Williams store. Retail sales only. Some exclusions apply. See store for details. Delivery available on qualifying orders.
Back to school starts now. Get long-lasting battery life on the Dell XPS laptop powered by Series 3 Intel Core so you can work from anywhere. Now starting at $699 with exclusive student pricing starting at $599. Complete your setup with savings on select monitors and must-have electronics and accessories. Limited time deals and free shipping on PCs and more await you at Dell.com/deals. That's Dell.com/deals.
Hey, it's Riley Yauk. Stay in the know on area high school sports and follow ESPN Madison on social media for Prep Mania on Deck, each week's preview for the top games and events. Prep Mania on Deck is brought to you by Zimbrick Honda, a proud supporter of high school sports and local communities.
At Chalmers Jewelers, your jewelry never leaves our hands.
All repair work is done right here in-house by our 4 master goldsmiths, ensuring expert care, precision, and security every step of the way.
From ring sizing and stone replacement to restoring worn or damaged pieces, we bring new life to your most treasured jewelry.
Chalmers Jewelers,
where craftsmanship lives
and your memories are restored.
Chalmers Jewelers in Middleton
and Madison.
You're listening to Molly and Jim, presented by Coors Light. Also brought to you by J&K Security Solutions, securing homes and businesses in the Madison area since 1987.
Molly and Jim continues live from Coolies. We're here for Thirsty Thursday, along with our friends at Coors Light. But Thirsty Thursday is brought to you by Dancing Goat Distillery in Cambridge. Make sure to check out their facility. We're going to do a gin academy out there. It should be fun. And I've never made gin before, so I'm excited to see how that process goes. You also can check out their actual tour of the whole facility. So Dancing Goat Distillery out in Cambridge.
Well, our guy Bo from Dancing Goat was telling us about the Rick House that they have there, and just how, like, I don't know another word for it, but like scientific it all is.
Yes.
It's fascinating. So like going out there, I'm sure that they explain that all to you and like how the whole thing works.
Well, like
it's crazy.
there's a huge storm apparently coming to Madison, and outside of a Rick House, you have to have all these sort of lightning rods to make sure that the Rick House is fire safe because you don't want to get struck by lightning. So
fascinating.
The more you know, and we're here at Poolies, so come out here. You can watch the soccer match on Monday. They also have live music Saturdays and Sundays, and a few spots left for volleyball. Molly, you mentioned to me during the break, I hope Riley was able to find the Seinfeld clip.
Yes.
All right, so let's...
Puggy? What's his name?
Putty.
Putty.
All right, let's hear Putty.
Hey, great dip. You make this?
No, it's from the store.
Oh. Hey, how come people don't have dip for dinner? Why is it only a snack? Why can't it be a meal, you know? I don't understand stuff like that.
Does that sound like Jim
sound
Rutledge?
No.
That's what the Beaver Dam I never saw it. I never heard it either, but that's what the Beaver Dam folks
How
called
much
me.
Dancing Goat are they drinking in Beaver Dam to make it a thing?
Putty. I don't even know if I can do a good Putty impersonation.
Yeah, you have to sound like this. You gotta have to sound like a dumb jock.
Yeah, you gotta sound like that. Yeah.
Okay, now you sound like
There we go. Perfect. Yeah.
Wait, Riley.
All right.
No, pause. Riley can 100% do an exact replication of that. Do exactly that. The all right. Because I guarantee, Riley, you're going to be good at it.
All right.
yeah, pretty good.
Riley's got voices.
And you know what? 844-770-3776. Carbus Talk text line list is more. Who do I sound like? Who does Molly sound like? So if there is someone out there, you hear Molly's voice, be like, you know what? She reminds me of so-and-so.
I haven't gotten this for a while. Maybe it's because I don't look the same that I did like 5 years ago. But I used to get a lot that I looked like Emma Stone. And then people would say that there's something about like my mouth or like my voice that sounds like Emma Stone. I don't know. I personally don't think I sound like anybody, but I don't know. I also don't think you sound like anybody or look like anybody.
Yeah. Emma Stone is definitely one for you a little bit. I will give you that. The voice, though, not as much. Riley, you get any?
She has like a lisp too, I think. Doesn't she?
Emma? I don't know.
She has like something
Why is her
like
name like I know her. Emma?
Emma. Riley, who do people say that you look like or sound like? Anybody?
I mean, people in the office have said I look like the Miz, given that we've talked about the Miz.
Yeah, that's facts. Short, but yeah.
Gangly. I'm
Shorter
not
for
as
him.
tall or nearly as good at pitching, and I don't even know if that's really a compliment, but I'll take it.
That's the worst. You get compliment like, wait, are you being nice to me? Is that even a nice thing? That's not a good. Yeah.
Not the greatest comp in the world, but it is what it is. The Miz is maybe the best pitcher in Major League Baseball history if he sustains this pace. So not the worst. Not the worst.
Yeah. God, what would you do with something? Hey, you look like, I don't want to name like a famous person that's ugly, but like, they
Yeah,
say
right?
someone's ugly.
Well, that's like those things that you see when it's like the celebrity lookalikes or whatever, like hockey
Oh,
games
I
that they
know.
show and stuff. There was one, what's the like grumpy old lady in Monsters, Inc.?
Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Her? Yes. That, like, somebody compared, like, a lady that was in the crowd to that. And, like, she thought it was funny, but I'm like, that is so mean. And, like, honestly, if you're going to compare me to, like, the Roz or whatever her name is, like, you better approve that with me before you show that on the screen in front of 30,000 people.
That's fair. That is definitely fair.
Like, that is so embarrassing.
Yeah, that's rough.
I would boycott that team. If the Packers did that to me, I'm out.
You wouldn't be a fan anymore?
Yeah, literally count me out.
Who would be the one that would offend you the most?
What do you mean?
Like if you were...
Oh, God. Well, if I got the Roz one, that'd be awful. I'm just trying to think of other, like, characters. Or, like, honestly, if you said I looked like Sully from Monsters, Inc., I'd be offended. I'm like, dang, I didn't shave my mustache for, like, 2 days. I'm sorry.
What Mike Wazowski? That's not a compliment either.
That's true. You got little skinny chicken legs on
Yeah,
your belly.
round, yeah. He's just round with skinny legs, with chicken legs. That's not a great.
I don't know what.
The Grinch wouldn't be great.
That'd be bad.
If someone said you had like the build of a Grinch, that would be. That would not be good.
That'd be bad. That would be bad. I'm trying to think of other ones that I would not be pleased with.
Yeah. If you had like, we don't have to name. We'll just name fictional.
Yeah, I was
cartoon
gonna say, it has to be like Disney characters.
Right. Yeah, you remind me. So I will say this one. My brother, kids say like the darndest things sort of stuff, Okay. So we had, I don't know why, but, my brother had seen the movie Fried Green Tomatoes.
I don't know what that is.
But Kathy Bates is in it.
Okay.
And my brother saw my aunt and started to tell her. And Kathy Bates is like, she's a nice looking woman, but like in Fried Green Tomatoes, she's not really designed.
Okay.
Specific to look beautiful.
Okay.
And my dad just cut him off because he heard where he was going, but he was going to tell my aunt that she looked like Kathy Bates in Fried Green Tomatoes as a compliment. But that would not have gone over well because also during that time, Kathy Bates started the movie Misery, and she.
That was that crazy one, right?
Yeah,
where she like walked the guy in the house or whatever.
And she's also not designed to look attractive in the movie Misery either.
Oh, that's interesting. I did get some confirmation. Well, not confirmation because I still can't really find too much about it, so I hope it's true. But the story about Derek Turnbow, the other pitcher that we were talking about earlier, Jason from Sun Prairie said he threw his arm out, was a shutdown pitcher for a while, threw over 100 like the Miz. That's my fear with Miz. If he can't sustain the speed can he adjust?
Yeah, there's a lot of pitchers that they throw this hard, their arm goes.
Yeah.
You look at Randy Johnson, you go, see, that's one guy that didn't. And it's the
Right.
build. Like Roger
Right.
Clemens threw this hard, but he was stockier. Pedro Martinez threw this hard. He was skinny, but he was shorter. There wasn't as much like movement in the whole thing. I'm trying to think of a lot of pitchers who have pitched for a long time at this size. And again, Randy Johnson is the only name that jumps off the page to me.
Yeah.
It doesn't predict anything, but I get the concern. I look at Miz just like with Wemby, where you're like, man, I hope that they stay healthy. But also, I don't know because they're built so different and so freakish compared to everyone else in their sport. You're like, I don't know how this is going to hold up.
Right. You just think something catastrophic is going to happen at all times.
Right. Now, just like Wemby looks 30% stronger than he did as a rookie this last year in the NBA Finals, I would imagine that Miz is only going to look bigger and stronger as the years go along.
Yeah. I mean, you would hope so. I would assume that you mix in like a good amount of strength training.
You'd
right?
hope, yeah.
I would imagine. I don't know what a pitcher's daily workout routine looks like, but I would imagine it has something like that.
Molly, we were told by our street team here that there's a huge storm coming up, and you were looking at you're going to have to make the drive back. But thankfully, you have a nice, safe car. In your
I
Kia
do.
from Metro Kia.
I do with my Metro Kia. I have my Kia K4 with me today, and it's so nice. Metro Kia is literally right across the street. Like, so if you wanted to come over to Pooley's and then you want to go look at the new Tellurides that are over there,
Those
oh my
are
God,
great.
those Tellurides
Yeah.
are beautiful. But I had the best experiences at Metro Kia of Madison, and you can too. You guys know I went there for our Kia Carnival to fit our entire family, and then I also went there just a couple months ago to get my brand new Kia K4, and I have loved everything about both of our Kias. They are the best. So if you are looking for a new or new-to-you car, head over to Metro Kia of Madison.
Thirsty Thursday on Molly and Jim is brought to you by Dancing Goat Distillery in Cambridge, Wisconsin. Craft cocktails, tours, and a gin academy where guests craft their own bottle of gin. Book your experience today at dancinggoat.com.
The News 3 Now First Warn Weather Team is certified for delivering the most accurate forecast in the entire state of Wisconsin. Morning meteorologist Savannah Brito.
When you're making plans, the weather often has other plans.
Evening meteorologist Blaze Keller.
At home, at work, or on the go, when we know, you'll know.
Chief meteorologist Alex Harrington.
Our team has the experience you can count on and the accuracy you can trust.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather, keeping you ahead of the storms.
Hey Madison, it's Rich Eisen. Join me for the Rich Eisen Show, weekdays noon to 2, right here on 100.5 ESPN, WTLX, Monona, Madison, a Good Karma Brands radio station.
Broadcasting live from the Everlight Solar Studio, this is your Metro Kia of Madison Sports Center.
Good evening, Madison and streamers everywhere. My name is Riley Yauk, and this is your Sports Center update, brought to you by the Jump Around, a Badgers dedicated show. Tune in every Thursday at 12:30 on the ESPN Madison YouTube channel as Jim Rutledge and myself talk all things Wisconsin Badgers. The Jump Around every Thursday at 12:30 on YouTube and wherever you get your podcast. Great show today. Had Jim Polzine of the Wisconsin State Journal on as well. It was a rare rough day for the Miz in Milwaukee this afternoon as the Brewers fell 7-2 to the Reds at American Family Field. Not a lot went right for the crew as Misiorowski gave up multiple extra base hits for the first time in 14 games, including Jose Trevino's decisive first home run of his season. But only one of the 5 runs given up counted as earned as a Jake Bauers error led to most of the damage. On a positive note, Garrett Mitchell homered and Milwaukee still had a winning homestand, taking 4 of 7 from the Cubs and Reds respectively. No rest for the weary, though. The Brewers, they'll hope to bounce back tomorrow against the D-backs out in Arizona. First pitch is slated for 8:45 with pregame at 8:10 right here on Madison's Home of the Crew.
Metro Kia of Madison, Madison's trusted Kia dealer. Stop into Metro Kia on the east side of Madison or metrokiaofmadison.com. Jim Rutledge.
For me, Jordan Love can start shutting people up by just winning the damn division one time.
Molly Brown.
I actually think Jaden Reed is going to be like the guy within the next 2 years, not Christian Watson.
Welcome to Wisconsin's afternoon hangout.
You think the Packers would win 5?
Yes, that's what I said.
Neutral
I said
field?
it 3 times.
Okay,
5 and 5.
Why?
This is Molly and Jim, presented by Coors Light on 100.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and the ESPN Madison YouTube channel. Alongside Molly Brown, here's Jim Rutledge.
Molly and Jim. We continue live from Pooley's on a Thirsty Thursday, presented by Dancing Goat Distillery. We are having a fantastic time out here. The TVs are everywhere, and it's awesome. And now it's Sports Center. Earlier it was Brewers. They took the L, a rare L, when Miz is pitching. You obviously heard that here on ESPN Madison. And there's going to be soccer on the big TVs here on
6 o'clock, I think the next game is, but also
tonight
on Monday.
and on Monday.
That's
and
the US
obviously
6
live
on
music
Belgium.
and volleyball here throughout the fall and summer. So make sure to check out Pooley. Such a fun place for sports fans.
Burn Brought on the ESPN Madison YouTube stream
Yeah.
says some cool pictures on the wall. We were talking about that a little bit earlier.
Yeah.
Just how many different pieces of memorabilia
I just don't understand,
they
like,
have.
they're personalized to Pooley's. That's the weirder part.
It is fascinating.
Why is Bo Schembechler personalized autograph? Raymond Berry.
You pick like the most random, obscure names. You couldn't have said like Robin Yount. Isn't he in that
But
Brewers
that would
photo?
make sense.
Yeah,
Robert,
Bo
at least 16 in Wisconsin.
Schembechler. What? Why is he writing to a bar in Madison?
Maybe he came here. Maybe he swam in the pool. Apparently there was a pool where there's now indoor volleyball, which is pretty cool. Maybe that's why they call it Poolies, I guess. There's just so much stuff. Like there's flags. There's an ASU flag above us.
What's the most random piece of sports memorabilia you own? 844-770-3776.
Do people own random sports memorabilia?
Carl text line list is more like I do. I have a Lorenzo Booker autographed Dolphins jersey. None of those words mean anything to you, do they?
No, not particularly.
Legendary Dolphins coach.
I don't really own any. What was his
Lorenzo
name?
Booker was a Florida State running back who was drafted by the Dolphins in 2007 alongside 26-year-old John Beck, BYU quarterback.
The only Lorenzo in sports that I know is Lorenzo Kane, #mycrew.
There you go.
You
But
know
no,
what I mean?
Lorenzo Booker and I became friends. We used to play video games together and stuff, but then I got an autographed jersey of him.
Very cool.
Yeah. That's random.
I don't own anything random. Like, I own stuff for the Packers. I have a Packers helmet that's straight from their locker room, which is pretty dope.
That is pretty awesome.
And we own, like, Minnesota Vikings stuff because my husband is a Vikings fan.
But doesn't your husband buy, like, because he likes to go, like,
Well, he has, like,
baseball cards and stuff, and, like, if you go to, like, those, like, swap meets or flea market stuff, there's random sports things every once in a while.
I mean, so he does go to, like, card shows and, like, he has different, like, sports cards and whatnot. I was going to say the other thing, I guess, like, sports memorabilia, but to me it doesn't really count, is he, like, collects hats, and he doesn't care what team, what sport, anything like that. If it's a cool hat, we have bins in our garage just filled, like, all organized by, like, whatever teams and all that stuff it is.
Okay.
Yeah, he's psycho. So that's probably, like, the most random stuff because it's just, like, other teams that we don't really care about. But I don't have anything weird, like your Miami Dolphins jersey, because that is super interesting.
I have a autographed Big Easy Harlem Globetrotters authentic jersey.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
I want to go to a
They're
no,
good
that
times.
is something that I do really. It's like those things that I want to start taking my son to. We're taking him to his first movie tomorrow. I'm a little bit nervous. To Toy Story. But that is one of the things that's on my list is like going to a Harlem Globetrotters
those are
game.
a good time.
It would be fun. Branded Bob on the ESPN Madison YouTube stream says, I have a huge print signed by Jordan Belfort. He was at a table with I'm not reading that part.
Jordan Belfort, he's the Wolf of Wall Street.
And I had to go to Chicago for him to sign it. I'm not reading the middle part. You can read it on the ESPN Madison YouTube stream. Head over to ESPN
Well,
Madison
now I want to
YouTube.
know. But no,
You can read it in the break. You know what? Pull it up. You can pull it up on your phone.
That's fair. Yeah, that's the Wolf of Wall Street there. But, I also have a Field of Dreams jersey autographed by, like, 13 Major League Baseball Hall of Famers.
You have a what? I'm sorry, I missed
It's
the first part.
Field of Dreams. So
Oh, yeah. In Iowa.
Yep, I have.
Iowa.
They played a baseball game or softball, or I don't know which one it was, but a lot of like famous baseball players played in, including like Pete Rose, Robin Yount, and I have all their autographs on a jersey.
Interesting. You do have random stuff.
Yeah,
I don't.
I have a football,
But I'm also like 20
signed
years
by
younger than
Barry
you, so
Alvarez, and then a bunch of other random athletic directors. My dad had; he gave it to me. I don't know
Okay.
what to do with that one.
That's cool.
Yeah, not really. It's all like or random coaches. It's coaches off that Badgers in like 1991.
Beaker in Madison has something cool to say. What's up, Beaker? I hope Riley just spelled your name right.
Cool. Can you hear me okay?
Yep.
Great. I have a Reggie White autographed Packers football helmet that's also autographed by Willie Davis, Hall of Famer, and it was owned by the Reggie White estate originally.
That is awesome.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Love it.
Thanks for calling and telling us that one. You know what? I'll take calls on cool stuff you own, 844-770-3776, because I guess I'm probably, in my line of work, I just get a lot of random stuff.
Right. That's totally fair. This is so bringing me back to, like, Homer and Gabe days. Ooh, pump the jam, pump it up.
Jeff from Jeff Sports.
Yes, that's exactly what I was thinking. I don't even remember what that whole show was, but, like, he would just talk about, like, oh, tell me how much this item probably costs. Or, like, what about this item? And people would love to call
thick
in.
Wisconsin accent. It'd be like,
Oh, my gosh.
That's worth about $35.
I have not thought about Jeff from Jeff Sports in years.
My favorite part of that is that, like, that's what Jeff would sell it for. If you took it to Jeff Sports, he'd give you $10 for it, and then he'll sell it for $35.
Yeah.
You know, like, that's the other thing that
That's how you make their
about.
money.
I know, but, like, nobody ever, like, oh, it's worth $100 to Jeff. To you, you're going to get 50.
Right.
And that's not Jeff's fault. I'm always like, you understand that that's what Jeff would sell it for, not what you're going to get for it.
Totally. Let's see. Mitch and Stoughton chimes in on the Carlos Talking text line 844-770-3776. He says Michael Carter Williams signed Bucks jersey.
That's what I'm talking about. That I like.
I don't even know who that is. He says hanging in my closet and constantly forget about it. It was a gift. Haha.
That is amazing.
I don't know what that is.
Michael Carter Williams was a lottery adjacent or lottery pick. I don't know if he was made by the Bucks or he ended up on the Bucks. He's
I recognize his
face. He was like a 6'7", kind of point guard, small forward type player. He wasn't bad, but he wasn't good. Definitely not worth his draft position.
Played for the 76ers.
Okay, yeah, drafted by then traded to the Bucks, maybe for Jabari Parker. But that's a good one.
Yeah, I definitely recognize his face. I just didn't know what
Riley,
his name
do you
was.
know that person is?
Michael Carter Williams, yes.
All right, yeah. See, that's the stuff I want. Like, I have a John Jaha autographed baseball card, former Brewers first baseman.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Riley, do you have anything crazy?
Oh, I have some good stuff. I have,
of course you do.
Some random. I have a Gene Segura autographed Brewers jersey, former shortstop. I have a Brent
Suter. Angels, right?
Yes, yep. Did play for the Angels, played for the Phillies as well.
Yep.
Brent Suter, former Brewers relief pitcher. I have his autograph. I have then a couple cool stuff. I have the Badgers, those uniforms, the jerseys they wore one time in the 90s with the big W's on the shoulder pads. I have that jersey autographed by Darrell Bevel. I wear that from time to time. And then my godfather got me an Indianapolis Colts hat autographed by Eric Dickerson, which to me is random, but would probably be pretty substantial for a Colts fan or someone who grew up watching Eric Dickerson.
It could be random and substantial.
You know what? We could really play a game right now with me and ask me if it's a Brewers player or a sports memorabilia person, and I would be screwed.
844-770-3776. Carbon Stock text line list is more. Give us either memorabilia you're proud of or memorabilia you have that is random.
Okay, Brandon Bob on the ESPN Madison YouTube stream says, I have Jason Kendall's signed Brewers hat.
Nice. There you go, Jason Kendall.
Nice.
I don't know who these people are.
Jason Kendall came over from the Pittsburgh Pirates. Was he one of a rare free agent signing for the Milwaukee Brewers?
I believe
I know
so.
He came over from the Pirates, yeah. He was a good player for the Brewers, better for the Pirates.
This is I don't know any of these people that you guys are talking about. Let's see. Phil in Wanakee says my dad has a signed dollar bill from Eddie Matthews. He got from his dad.
I love it.
That
signed
rocks.
dollar bill.
That reeks of not reeks. That's a mean word. I feel like that smells like
Teen Spirit.
No, I mean shout out Nirvana. We are like a '90s bar. No, like you see this person, you have nothing else to sign. Here, sign this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's definitely like those kind of vibes, which is so cool.
Do you know who Eddie Matthews is?
No.
Former Milwaukee Brave, I believe.
Yep. Yeah, from the World
go ahead.
Series team, I think.
Yes, yeah.
Okay, I'm going to struggle reading this, but it's fine. Unnamed in the 920, text us in your name. He said, these claims are lame. I have a 96-97 GB cop card collection, all signed.
Amazing. Green Bay Police, I would imagine.
That's what I think, too.
Yeah.
Koonce, Koonce,
George Koonce.
wanted to date mom.
Love it. Love it. So what he has the police cards that were given out by the police. I'm sorry, the police department used to give out cards to
I know
kids.
exactly what you're talking about,
and
yes.
he got those Packer cards signed by Packer players.
That's cool.
That is it's random and
Wait,
cool.
we have some of these at my house, for sure. Do you know what? I have a Mark Tauscher card.
Oh,
that's kind of
weird. You gotta
Should I get it signed?
You have to get it signed.
My husband literally, he found it at a card show.
Yeah.
And he has it. He was showing me because he's like, oh, do you want to see your PC, my personal collection?
Yeah.
And I was like, I have a PC. He's like, well, yeah, I started one for you. I will say, I had a bunch of Caleb Williams cards because I picked them up right after we got drafted. I started getting some.
I traded you a Aaron Rodgers
Yes, you
card
did.
for Caleb
You
Williams.
did. Yes.
Yeah.
So I picked up a whole bunch of Caleb Williams ones because I was like, he's gonna light up, right?
Yeah.
At the time, I kind of wanted him to. Now I hope he sucks. But my cards went up, and I ended up selling them. I honestly should have kept them, but I sold them maybe even before the season started because they were going up in price. I was like, whatever, screw it. But in my PC, my husband was like, oh yeah, I have this one, and it's Tausch as a child with the Green Bay Packers.
Okay, yeah.
And it's in a little protective whole thing anyways too, so it's fun. I should have him
You
sign
have
it.
to get him to sign that.
I should, but the thing is I am very much I will not ask for an autograph because I am so embarrassed by it. But if it's Tausch, I'm I have to, right? We're friends.
Yeah, look, I had a hard time asking Melvin Gordon for an autograph, but
Yeah,
I did
it feels
an
weird.
event with him, and we're friends. But and I only asked him the one time after we did an event, but I was like, I kind of want this autographed, and he's autographed the notes that I had for the event.
That's
I still
cool.
haven't. I always want to frame them up. I haven't done it.
That's so cool.
Yes, I mean, I guess not random. I do have a autographed Matt Hamilton curling card.
I do have one of those too.
Yes,
Yeah.
Matt will be back sometime in probably
After
late
he gets
July,
off
early
maternity
August.
leave.
Yeah. So go ahead. Anything else there?
Well, I'm trying to read. Brandon Bob makes me nervous because I know who it is. It's Robin Madison, at least I'm pretty sure it is. And I'm nervous before I get through actually proofreading his to know what all there is. But we do have some more coming in. I don't want to read.
So 844-770-3776. Carl was talking text line. The list is more. What's some random sports memorabilia that you have? Let me tell you about Ho Chunk Gaming Madison. That's where winners go. Millions of dollars are won every single weekend at Ho Chunk Gaming Madison. So go be a winner and go to Ho Chunk Gaming Madison.
You're hanging out with Molly and Jim on 100.5 ESPN and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Good Karma Brands is proud to be an equal opportunity employer, providing equal employment, development, and advancement opportunities to all teammates and applicants. To learn more about careers with us, please send an email to talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com. That's talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com.
To those who've ever dreamt of their perfect event, those dreams are worthy and they are possible. Hi, it's Jeffrey from Celebrations Entertainment. With hard work, passion, and great music, we will make your event dreams a reality. Every event is a labor of love, with one-on-one planning, customization, and flawless execution. Bringing your event to life is what we do. For a fun, memorable event, visit celebrationsentertainment.com. That's celebrationsentertainment.com.
Condon Jewelers, the jeweler on the east side, the jeweler on your side. When you see Diamond Jim, you can count on him to be on your side. Selection beyond compare with on-site repair, so you can wear your jewelry with pride. Condon Jewelers, the jeweler on the east side, the jeweler on your side.
This is Aaron Brown, owner of Siding Unlimited, letting you know that Siding Unlimited installs Pella windows and doors. That's right, Siding Unlimited installs windows, and we do it really well, earning the prestigious Pella Platinum Premier National Certified Contractor of the Year award 5 times. New windows, our expert team will deliver on a smooth, hassle-free installation, making you feel proud of calling Siding Unlimited for your window project. What's the next step? Call 608-220-0005 or go to sidingunlimited.com.
Progressive knows you've got plenty of things to worry about.
What time does the kids' practice end? How long has that check engine light been on? Are takeout containers microwave safe?
So the last thing you should have to worry about is what to do if something unexpected happens on the road. That's why if you're ever in a major accident, Progressive's accident response can detect it and send help. It's just one less thing to worry about.
How long does chicken last in the fridge?
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Limited availability in California. Driver is responsible for emergency and towing charges not covered by the policy.
Straight Talk Wireless presents Pickup Truck Wisdom.
If you're only good to your new friends, you're not going to have any old ones. Straight Talk gets it. That's why new and existing customers get free 5G phones on Verizon's 5G network. Pretty simple, really. You keep good people by being good people.
Find us at straighttalk.com and Walmart. Straight Talk Wireless. Straightforward. Always. Taxes and fees apply. Plan purchase required for free phone offers. Copyright 2026 Verizon.
Chevy trucks have you covered when the road takes you from smooth sailing to Chevy Colorado will eat up some of the toughest terrains with 5 available drive modes. And Silverado and Silverado HD have the muscle to take you out for some serious with multiple engine options and impressive towing. While Silverado EV is the perfect combo of performance and capability, making it a snap to hitch up this electric truck and hit the road. Wherever the road leads, Chevy trucks are right there with you.
See your Badgerland Chevy dealer today.
All the biggest voices, all in one place. The Yuengling Legends Line. Exclusive insight from Hall of Famers, All-Stars, and Game Changers, all on the Yuengling Legends Line.
Brian Braun, I appreciate you joining us here on Kyle and Brust.
But we just wanted to have fun. You know, baseball's a game of failure and adversity. It's such a long season. You want to find ways to enjoy the success when you have good moments.
The Yuengling Legends Line. Crack open a Yuengling lager and raise a toast to an American tradition. D.G. Yuengling & Son, Pottsville, PA. Enjoy responsibly.
Thirsty Thursday on Molly and Jim is brought to you by Dancing Goat Distillery in Cambridge, Wisconsin. Craft cocktails, tours, and a gin academy where guests craft their own bottle of gin. Book your experience today at dancinggoat.com. Thanks for spending your afternoon with Molly and Jim on 100.5 ESPN and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Molly and Jim continues live from Lease. We watched the Brewer game here earlier. Great place to watch a game. And you can watch the USA soccer team on Monday here at Pooley's. I'm alongside Molly Brown. Got Ronnie Yauk back at the Everlight Solar Studio. We were asking you random sports memorabilia. Do we have any more messages?
I did get one more. Dan from Madison says, I got hit by a foul ball at a Cubs game when I was 5 in 1985 and had to go to the ballpark medic. I was fine and eventually got the ball, and they got it signed by a bunch of players.
That's fun.
That at least makes it worthwhile.
Right, yeah. You're going to get pegged with a ball. Then at least.
Sucks to get pegged with a ball.
Yeah. Anyways, I'm going to give away a case of High Life. What number?
The Miz pitched, 5 innings today?
Yeah.
Okay, caller number 5.
Call number 5 wins a case of High Life. 844-770-3776. Caller number 5 wins a case of High Life. 844-770-3776.
Molly and Jim rolls on after this on 100.5 ESPN and the ESPN Wisconsin app. The High Life Dive Bar giveaway on Molly and Jim is brought to you by Miller High Life. Celebrate local dives with a champagne of beers. Miller High Life.
Imagine the peace of mind knowing your home or business is safe 24/7. I'm Jeffrey Beckman, president of J&K Security Solutions, and we provide security you can trust. Serving Madison and southern Wisconsin, J&K Security Solutions offers state-of-the-art home and business security systems tailored to your needs. From video surveillance to home and business automation, to find out how J&K Security can help secure what matters most in your life, visit jksecurity.com.
Craving something crispy, cheesy, and brand new? Say hello to Pizza Hut's new Crispy Parm Pan Pizza. It's the original pan crust you love, now topped with a crispy, golden Parmesan edge baked right into the crust for an extra layer of flavor and crunch. Try a medium one-topping Crispy Parm Pan Pizza for just $10, or make it a large for just $3 more. Order your Crispy Parm Pan Pizza today at pizzahut.com or on the Pizza Hut app. Pizza Hut. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
The Exteriors Company, built for Wisconsin, backed by expertise. From our family to yours, roofing, windows, siding, gutters, and doors. Your solution-based company, community strong, and service that will please. Get a free estimate today. The Exteriors Company, built for Wisconsin, backed by expertise.
ESPN Madison and Zimbrick Honda are celebrating the area's best high school sports stories with the Game Changers of the Month. Follow ESPN Madison on social media to see the teams recognized for making a positive impact in the community. It's the Game Changers of the Month, presented by Zimbrick Honda.
Friday nights taste better at the Bridges. The Bridges Bar and Restaurant is back with a classic Friday fish fry, plus non-fish specials and prime rib. Great food, great drinks, and a perfect way to kick off the weekend. Fridays at the table and on the course at the Bridges Golf Course in Madison.
Thirsty Thursday on Molly and Jim is brought to you by Dancing Goat Distillery in Cambridge, Wisconsin. Whether you're stopping in for a craft cocktail, booking a behind-the-scenes tour, or signing up for their one-of-a-kind gin-making experience, Dancing Goat is worth the trip. Their tasting room features a craft cocktail menu, seasonal events, and spirits made with a whole lot of Wisconsin pride.
Cheers!
Plan your visit to Dancing Goat Distillery in Cambridge and learn more at dancinggoat.com. That's dancinggoat.com.
It's nice to know some things are still made locally.
At Chalmers Jewelers, your custom jewelry is designed and handcrafted right here by local craftspeople.
No mass production, no sending your piece out, just real craftsmanship made right here in our community.
Custom jewelry,
designed locally,
crafted locally,
only at Chalmers Jewelers.
Chalmers Jewelers in Middleton
And Madison.
The first thing I thought about is, what am I going to do?
Peggy and Willie were injured when a driver ran a stop sign.
I was injured pretty bad, and they rushed out to me and made sure that I got the medical attention that I needed to make that recovery. One call, that was all, and everything went well.
Here for you 24/7. Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
People travel the world to collect Hard Rock shirts, and Hard Rock Casino Rockford is going to give the people what they want. Get in on the action at Hard Rock Casino Rockford, where all new Unity card signups receive an official Hard Rock shirt, plus free play to kickstart a winning streak. Whether you're spinning the slots or playing the tables, you'll be dressed for success. Hard Rock Casino Rockford. Let's Hard Rock. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER or text ILGAMB to 833-234.
Welcome back to Molly and Jim, your afternoon home for Wisconsin sports talk on 100.5 ESPN and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Text on the talker text line 844-770-3776. List is more.
Yes, we do. Jeremiah Madison says he has a cousin who got hit 2 times by Jose Canseco in the same game off of fouls. Then years later, he won an HHR from the Brewers. The car, HHR.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Wow. Well, that is random.
I don't know if that's like, like a lot of those things at games are like staged.
Yeah.
I mean, now granted, getting hit by 2 foul balls isn't staged, I would hope. But I wonder if that's like one of those things where it's like, you know what? We do remember you. Why don't you just win a car?
Yeah, what prize in hell did you win to get pegged with 2 foul balls from Jose Canseco?
Good God, pegged with 2 would suck.
2 balls, no.
Don't you have to, like, pay the taxes when you win something like that? It's like the Price is Right or whatever.
Yeah, we pay taxes on the vehicle.
So do you pay it, like, right there on the spot, or do you just get something in the mail from?
I would imagine you get something in the mail. You probably have to pay it.
Interesting. Are you happy if you won a car? If, like, you got to pay, like, $3,000 in taxes? Or are you like, I won a car out of it? You know what I mean?
I would imagine you're happy. Some places will allow you, like, to take a cash payout instead of you still have to pay taxes on it. But, like, yeah, there's different ways around it.
Okay.
I know that, like, when we gave away a car, we technically sold it for $1, so then the taxes were low.
Ah, interesting. That would be nice.
Yeah. So by we, I mean ESPN Madison Coors Light, actually teamed up with Metro Kia across the street to give away a car. So we have JP and Madison with another piece of random sports memorabilia. JP, how you doing, and what's your random piece of sports memorabilia?
Hey, guys, doing well. I have a commemorative football from the Super Bowl 31 that is signed by President Bill Clinton.
Wow. Oh. How'd you get that?
We went to the White House when the Packers were there, and the only person who stayed out to sign memorabilia was the president, and all the Packers just went into the White House, and we were out on the lawn just getting stuff signed by Bill Clinton, which is a bit random.
That's crazy. Wait, I didn't even know that, like, fans go when teams go. Maybe that's stupid of me to, like, not assume that they would, but that's fascinating. I love that story.
Yeah, it was like a friend of my dad's who got us to be able to be in the stands. There were not many people, and again, this is like pre 9/11, so who knows what they do now. But yeah, so I just have this random thing signed by Bill Clinton, so who knows? But thanks. I'll hang up and listen. Thank you very much.
Awesome.
Yeah, thanks for sharing that story. 844-770-3776. Carbon Talk text line list is more. Share more random. Like, that's what I like.
That's amazing.
Random sports memorabilia.
I wish I had something like this.
So I feel left out. Well, Robert Madison, he is donating. I don't know if this is legal or not, but he is donating his win to Matt Hamilton.
Oh.
So, like a baby gift there for Matt Hamilton.
Okay, that's so fun.
Yeah, but speaking of Matt, he has gotten me some. It was at the White House. He got some. I'm trying to think if they're like napkins, but they're really fancy, but from the White House. So I have some random.
Are they paper napkins?
Yeah, but
or
they're
are
like, they're like thick, like you're like a nice wedding sort of like paper napkin with the White House emblem printed on them.
That's cool.
Yeah, so I have
That's so random.
2 of those and a random cocktail napkin as well from the White House.
Interesting. Jeremiah Madison says you do get the bill. He had to take out a loan, so for that winning a car. So I'm assuming that he had to take out a loan to pay those taxes. But and then Patty in Madison says I have a signed $5 bill from Walter Payton at his Roundhouse Restaurant / bar in Aurora, Illinois, at my going away party.
That is amazing. I'm jealous.
That is really cool.
Can I tell you a really annoying story? My mom lost personalized autographs that my dad got for my brother and I from Walter Payton.
How did you get a personalized one?
So my dad did. My dad, before he did business insurance, used to insure like really expensive like boats and stuff. Like,
okay.
Raul Bosell was like a famous IndyCar driver. I have an autograph. Again, more random stuff. I have an autograph Raul Bosell picture of him with his Duracell IndyCar, and he autographed it to me because my dad was insured his boat.
Okay.
And there was a few other ones, but my dad either insured Walter Payton's boat or got a chance to meet him or like the company with it or whatever. And my dad, it was like cocktail napkins or something. Like my dad didn't have anything really, but Walter signed it like to Jim and to Bill. This is the story. I never saw them, but my dad swears by it. But they wanted to give it, they were going to like put it in something and give it to us for Christmas. And like my mom put it somewhere and lost doesn't know where it is.
What if your mom like thought it was like a woman writing a note to your dad or something, and then she was like, well, screw this, you're not having it. And she throws it in the garbage.
I don't know what happened to it, but it's gone.
That's so crazy.
Yeah, so that's very upsetting to me. I'll tell you that one. 844-770-3776. Never mind. I thought we had Patty on the line, but we do not have Patty on the line.
No, Patty texted us. We're good.
Okay, that's right. We just said
Walter Payton, $5 bill. That's pretty sweet.
That one. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
So,
unless Patty has another story, which feel free to call back in, Patty.
Gotcha. All right, so continue to share the random sports memorabilia. Any come to mind now, Molly? You got nothing?
No, I really don't have any. Like I said, probably the coolest piece that I have is the Packers helmet. My dad used to do like football camps when he was the football coach and like athletic director at Lawrence University in Appleton. So like they would do like joint football camps or something like that, and he was able to like get an actual helmet from the Packers locker room.
That's really cool.
I do have that, but it's not really like random. It's just probably the coolest piece that I have. Yeah, I don't have anything.
We're asking that because we're at Pooley's, and there's a lot of memorabilia that makes a ton of sense. And then there's some other memorabilia that's kind of random. Like an autographed to Pooley's Go Blue Bo Schembechler autographed picture. Like
it's crazy. I'm trying. What is the most random piece of like memorabilia here in Pooley's actually? Because I mean they have like
an autograph to Pooley's from Colts legend Raymond Berry is pretty random too.
Like there's so we're on like the bar half, right?
Yeah.
And then like they have another half of Pooley's behind this massive
That's where
TV.
I saw the John Offerdahl autograph. Yep.
And they have like games and stuff over there, but hanging from the ceiling, they have hundreds of pennants.
This one right here,
Hundreds.
the Minneapolis Metrodome.
That's
Washington,
random.
Redskins versus the
Buffalo Bills.
In
Super Bowl 26.
26. And it's a giant banner that looks like it was probably in the Metrodome.
Yeah, it's like pink and blue. Like,
I don't
how
think
do you
that was
get
the original
these?
colors, but I feel like it faded to that.
I don't know.
There's
I mean,
a
it
random-
could have been.
I
Those are
love
kind
that
of Super Bowl colors.
They have an ESPN flag over there. I think it's actually that could
Yeah,
be
they
ESPN.
do.
That could be ESPN Madison actually over there. They might have an ESPN Madison.
I'll go look at
sign
the
up
next
there.
break.
Yes, and then they also have a Monday Night Football flag. So like they just
Where?
Over behind the American flag, behind the goalpost here at Pooley's. Yes, there's a goalpost here at Pooley's. So. Again, that's why we're asking you.
I don't even think I noticed that there was a goalpost in here, and that is how like filled to the brim this place is with memorabilia.
Yes, Rob in Madison has a story. Rob.
Oh boy, keep it PG.
Yes, thanks, Rob. What's the story?
First of all, am I going to have to deliver that beer to Matt Hamilton myself, or what?
Do you want to? Wait, don't you still have to cut down like Jim's tree or something?
No, my tree's okay.
Oh.
I got an okay. I got a thumbs up on it. I don't know.
I tried to help the dude out. I tried.
You did.
So,
it says,
here's
you said
my
it was fine.
story.
Everybody works
I was
for
gonna say
place.
you and Matt could come over to Jim's house, play with some chainsaws, and you guys could all just drink the high life together.
Yeah, let's follow that order after the chainsaw playing. All
Well,
right.
I said I'd help, but at the same time, I didn't want to freak out Jim or his wife about insurance issues and such after that, because technically I'm not a tree guy. So let's get to the story here. So after the '96 Super Bowl, my dad, for some reason, worked for RC Cola, the worst soda company in the world. And coaches, players, after everything, they go to their sponsorships and do their dinners and handshaking, etc. So we got invited to a dinner party at a hotel off at 94. I can't even remember what it was. And Mike Holmgren was there. But every table had a signed football by a player. And I ended up getting Reggie White's signed football with the biblical, he does with his signature. And I'm a moron because, like, a year later, I wanted new Penny Hardaways, and I sold the ball to my principal at school to get Penny Hardaways, and I deeply regret it.
Okay, dumb question. Are Penny Hardaways
That's right above us. Great.
Are Penny Hardaway's shoes? This is a dumb question. What do you mean?
Yeah.
Penny Hardaway's?
They were.
Okay, well that's what I thought. The way that you said it, but I'm like, okay, I know it's a player,
Are they
but
like the foam composite ones? Were they kind of like that?
They had the white squiggle, but they had like a chameleon look circle, inside. I can't remember exactly what the. Loved them, and for some reason I sold the Reggie White signed ball because I was peer pressured by my principal.
Oh boy, I can't believe your principal did that. I got a story, Rob. Thanks for the call. Similar to that, this is a classic Wisconsin story.
Oh boy.
And whatever, I know them, so I'll give them a shout out. Bean Fang's Bar in Fort Atkinson. My parents were friends with Dave Bean Fang, who I think also started a bank and a bar. Again, very Wisconsin, and the bar was behind the bank right on the river there, and my parents would like to go there and partake and hang out. And, kids can go to bars in Wisconsin. It's fine. So my brother and I would go to the bar with my parents instead of them getting a babysitter. And we'd just hang out there at the bar, have some chicken tenders.
I get it. Babysitters are expensive, honestly.
Some diet soda, chicken fingers, and we'd look at our baseball cards, basketball cards, all that kind of stuff. And I was a big collector of basketball cards. And I traded a Charles Barkley card for 4 other cards.
Okay.
And then I had regret about it, and the bartender was cool and gave me my card back. But I remember trading it because I was
that's crazy.
Again, 8 or 9 at the bar, and the bartender he was just being nice. He collected cards too, and I'm sure he was fair in the deal he made. His name was Craig. I remember Craig because I would talk to him all the time when I was there. Goodness gracious, what a childhood.
That is wild. We have a couple more texts. You want me to read them?
Yep.
Okay. Dave in Sun Prairie says, I took a chance years ago on a young player, his autograph on a mini helmet, and it turned out that player was Aaron Rodgers.
Wow.
So that turned out to be a pretty good deal because I purchased it for $40. Then years later, I took the same chance on another player with his name on a jersey, thinking that it might pay off the same as the mini helmet. And that player was Eddie Lacy. Huge letdown, and now that jersey is rotting away in one of my closets. I'm so curious what that mini helmet would cost nowadays. You know what I mean? For an Aaron Rodgers one.
Yeah.
And then another one here from Brett in Madison says, I have an autographed Heisman picture from Denny Werfel at Florida.
Danny Warfel.
Warfel.
From Florida, quarterback.
At Florida, thank you.
Yep.
Because my cousin's husband went to school with him at some point.
Love it.
That's super cool.
We have Patty back on the line.
Oh, Patty.
770-3776. Hey, Patty.
Hi. My mother, who is very, assertive. But anyways, we were at a Brewers game in Kansas City Royals. My nephew's name is Brett George, and George Brett, who played for Kansas City, was there, and they were doing their warm-up. And my mom called over to him and said, would you take a picture with her grandson? His name is Brett George. And he have a picture with my nephew, Brett George, and George Brett, and we blew it up, and he signed it.
That is awesome.
That's amazing.
That is a great story.
Love that.
Yeah, thank you for sharing that one, Patty.
Well, thank you. I love you guys. And was everything okay with Matt's baby and wife?
Yep, everyone is happy and healthy. We just figured when Matt comes back, he can share all the information with everyone. But yes, Matt,
he's
and
on
the baby,
maternity leave,
and everyone is good. Baby boy, healthy.
Well, good for
So
him.
we'll let Matt share all the details.
You blew the surprise.
Well,
baby boy.
Well, sorry.
Happy 4th.
Baby.
Happy 4th of July.
Happy 4th.
Thank you. You too.
Yeah. Bye-bye.
He's got it on Facebook and Instagram.
He does, I guess. If you didn't know,
we'll
go
let him
follow
share
him.
the name on
Yes,
there too. That's
and the
why we've
weight
been
and all the
quiet on.
things.
I just don't want to let Matt share the full
Yeah,
details.
he's got to have the new dad
the one
excitement.
shining moment. Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, I know we're getting plenty of text of the baby, and everyone is doing fine. So yeah, if people are worried about that, Matt will be back when he decides he wants to come back from maternity leave. That's the nice thing about being Matt Hamilton. You get to decide when you want to come back.
Do you know the thing that's funny is whenever people keep asking me about him, I keep forgetting that it's like paternity leave, and then I say maternity leave,
yes.
and I'm like, they're going to think I'm like an idiot, and I don't know how to say maternity leave, or that I mean to say paternity leave. So I'm like, I really needed to start saying paternity leave, but it's maternity leave.
So actually, I have had the same thought in my head. So I start with paternity leave, and I go, we like to call it maternity leave.
Okay, that's a good call.
That's kind of the way I shoot the middle on that.
Totally.
It is Thursday on Molly and Jim, and that's brought to you by Dancing Goat Distillery. Riley, I feel like we need a break, or are we going here? Are we going
we need one more break.
I go complete game. I go further. Okay, all right. We'll take a break right now.
You're listening to Molly and Jim, presented by Coors Light. Also brought to you by J&K Security Solutions, securing homes and businesses in the Madison area since 1987.
Prizes, flyaways, even cash money. You want it? We've got it. Find a list of all contests and official rules by visiting ESPNWisconsinContests.com.
That's ESPNWisconsinContests.com.
Ben Brust here to tell you about Zimbrick European. They're Mercedes, Audi, Porsche, and certified pre-owns. But the best part is I've been working with them since 2018, and the evolution has been a 2-door, a 4-door, and now it's time for an SUV. My life has changed, and it's changed with Zimbrick European. Being a dad has made it really important to have the comfort and the safety that the SUV will bring me. Again, Zimbrick European off the Beltline at Rimrock Road. Of course, I found the sexiest car on the lot. Check them out.
All day, every day, the Carbless talk and text line is open for you. 844-770-3776. The Carbless talk and text line. This is more.
What's up, Madison? It's Stacy from Bruner Realty. You know that honey-do list that's been sitting on your counter since what, 2020? Yeah, we can handle that. From leaky faucets to light fixtures, our handyman team at Bruner Realty fixes it all. Fast, friendly, and done right the first time. We take care of it so you don't have to. Visit fixedbybruner.com. That's fixedbybruner.com. Because your to-do list deserves a happy ending.
Hi, I'm Dr. Joseph Henningsen with Stoughton Health Ortho Team Clinic. I specialize in joint pain and joint pain surgery, specifically hip and knee replacement, including second-time surgery for hip and knee replacement.
Learn more at orthoteam.com.
Attention Badger fans! The countdown to kickoff is on. Single game tickets for Wisconsin football are on sale now, with big matchups coming to Camp Randall this fall, including USC, homecoming against Michigan State, and the battle for the Axe against Minnesota, with select games starting at just $35. Don't miss your chance to experience the unmatched atmosphere of Badger Game Day. Secure your seats today by visiting uwbadgers.com or calling 1-800-GO-BADGERS.
This update sponsored by UW Credit Union. For every stage of life, UW Credit Union is here for every you. Attention high school and college students, get your student special tickets to Monday through Friday games for only $12 courtesy of UW Credit Union. Upgrades are available for select games. To purchase tickets, visit www.brewers.com/students. Join UW Credit Union at uwcu.org. Insured by NCUA.
The News 3 Now First Warn Weather Team is certified for delivering the most accurate forecasts in the entire state of Wisconsin. Morning meteorologist Savannah Brito.
When you're making plans, the weather often has other plans.
Evening meteorologist Blaze Keller.
At home, at work, or on the go, when we know, you'll know.
Chief meteorologist Alex Harrington.
Our team has the experience you can count on and the accuracy you can trust.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather, keeping you ahead of the storms.
At J&K Security Solutions, protecting your home or business is more than just the priority. It's what we do. I'm President Jeffrey Beckman. Since 1987, J&K Security Solutions has been committed to providing Madison and southern Wisconsin with dependable security solutions. Whether it's security, fire, or the latest automation solutions, go to jksecurity.com to see how J&K can help keep your home or business secure. Get protected now at jksecurity.com.
Thanks for spending your afternoon with Molly and Jim on 100.5 ESPN and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
from Pooley's. Thursday is brought to you by our good friends at Dancing Goat Distillery out in Cambridge. Weather permitting, make that drive out there when you get a chance. Now, apparently the weather's pretty nasty right now. But
apparently, we have people showing us clouds, and I'm looking at the radar, and it's looking a little scary. Might hang out at Pooley's for a while.
maybe we can get in on a volleyball match. There's some volleyball going on here.
You talk about tearing your Achilles or like rupturing it, whatever you do. You might not.
I'm saving that for tomorrow morning because I think I'm gonna try to play some basketball. But
on a day off, wow.
Well, that's the thing. I can actually go home and go back to bed.
That's fair. That is fair.
So I'm actually looking forward. Because I did it today, basically. I got up at God knows at 4:44 because the power went out in Oregon, at least a lot of Oregon, and that woke up everyone in the house because everything's beeps. The girls still like to use kind of a sound machine to kind of keep the noises of the house out.
Yeah.
And when those turn off, then they wake up. So literally the power wavers like twice. Rosie's in the room. Nola starts calling out. And then the dog comes upstairs. So I was like, all right, I guess this is happening. We're up at 4:50 or whatever. And then it's like trying to muster the energy to look outside and be like, our other houses. But then I forgot it's summer, so I have all these trees, which is great. But I'm like, I can't see anyone's house. So then I have to go down to the front, downstairs to look out the front window. And I was like, yeah, it looks like everyone's power's out. But it's also 5 in the morning, so who has their lights on? So
when did your power go back on?
It came back on around like 5:20.
So only like an hour.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. It was just the time of it of like. It's the worst time to have to like decide of like, am I just up for the day or am I going back to bed? It's a weird one. So.
What woke you up? Because I feel like when our power goes out, like it goes beep, and then you hear it go boom.
Full disclosure, I have a CPAP, so I started choking. Is what woke me up.
No, really?
I mean, not really, but the air cuts off, so all of a sudden it's like.
Wait, you? I forgot you have a CPAP. That's so. I mean, it's not embarrassing. Everybody,
it is embarrassing.
It's okay,
yes, it's fine,
but slightly, like
a little bit, yeah.
Wait, does it actually like?
Stop.
Like, why do you wear that?
Huh?
Like, you're like a healthy young man. I thought only if you're like unhealthy and old.
I snore. It helps with the snoring.
Okay.
So,
how do you know that it actually helps with the snoring? How do you
my
know
wife's a light sleeper.
But how do you know that it's not just the mask, like masking the?
Oh, it could be. I don't know.
Like,
either way,
if it's like muffled snoring, like.
Either way, I spend less time sleeping on the couch. So,
okay, that's good.
Yes. So I have this, and anyways, it went out, and so when the air stops coming through, that wakes you up.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I do
it's
not
not like I wake up gasping for air.
Well,
but
I don't know. That's literally what I'm thinking.
Like,
I'm thinking you're just going like.
No, but it's all of a sudden you got this pushed air, and all of a sudden it stops, and then all of a sudden your air gets like
hot.
Yeah, because you're
like
breathing your own
steamy.
breath as opposed to like you're getting fresh air pushed in.
You're like, wait, did I just go outside?
Right.
Wait, is this a dream?
Right. Yeah. So that's always a good time to wake up. Joking, but I'm smelling popcorn here, Molly. I want to
a lot of popcorn.
What is, and Riley, you can hop in on this as well, but what is the best bar, like free bar snack? Like there's peanuts, pretzels, popcorn.
I feel like Chex Mix is like a thing too, right? Or is that not really a thing?
I feel like it could be. I feel like that
I don't
rightfully probably died a little after COVID.
Okay. I mean, yeah. I mean, what I've
Peanuts,
noticed is that people have like their each individual ones, which is nice.
Yeah.
Because right away my mind goes to in Along Came Polly when they have like the dirty hands that they're touching the nuts and then he like scrapes the nuts on the ground and everything.
Yeah.
So that's what I think about, which like grosses me out. But the popcorn is smelling delicious, and honestly, I wasn't expecting to smell popcorn at a bar.
Yeah.
So I kind of love that as an idea.
Yeah, that's a good. I mean, popcorn at a bar is a good one. Peanuts, like if it's your own, because otherwise, like who wants to share?
You don't want to touch any other nuts.
Yeah. Who wants to share a bowl of peanuts? So, like, that one's gross. Riley, do you go to other bars that have food, or is that just kind of not a thing at young people's bars?
There's some downtown bars in Madison. On certain days of the week, they'd give out free pizza at the bar, which was awesome. I loved going to the bars with free pizza at night because then you didn't need to go out and get food after the bar. You just ate the pizza and left.
Yeah. You got a couple extra bucks to buy yourself an extra Coors Light.
Exactly.
Like, that's smart.
It rocks.
Wait, so question. Do they upcharge then on the alcohol? Like if they're like, oh, we're giving you free pizza, so we're going to make like a beer $2 more. You know what I mean?
It was just only one night a week or maybe 2 or 3 nights a week where they'd have the pizza. It wasn't
your lowest
every
point
night.
where you're like, I need to eat, so I guess I'll go get
Right? I guess I'll go to
sometimes that was the thought process.
Do they?
I've been there. I'm not blaming you, but lucky for you, I'd be like, I need to eat, and I go to the bar with peanuts.
Well, what kind of like pizza was this? Was it like frozen pizza, or was it like they brought it in from somewhere?
No, it was definitely their own pizza because the sauce was really spicy, super spicy to get you to drink more.
Right. That's our music.
Yeah, okay. There's a lot of music
Jim
going on.
was having a stroke.
I was like, am I hearing something? All right, well, enjoy your 4th. We're not doing a show tomorrow. We'll be back at it on Monday. Stay safe. Have fun. This has been Molly and Jim.
Step into nostalgia with the Miller High Life Dive Bars of the Month. Listen to Molly and Jim every Thursday to find out where you can enjoy the best